Hi, I'm Crystal. Welcome to Rays of Grace Homestead. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of our small homestead. And this is Duke. He's my shadow dog. He follows me pretty much everywhere. So the sun's still pretty bright, but I'm gonna try and do my best not to be squinty today. Let me tell you a little bit about what we have on our homestead. We have 2 horses, 2 ponies, 5 goats, 4 does and a buck. We have lots of chickens, 2 dogs and 2 cats. So these are our horses. This is Future. I've had him for many, many years. He was my 4-H horse back in the day. He's pretty great. And back there you can see Buckwheat, I hope, in the sunshine. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. He's super friendly. And you can see our chicken setup. This is Arcana. She's super friendly too. Loves people. Loves to come out and say hello. We are striving for a permaculture type of a setup. Right now my chickens are working on my garden. As you can see, tearing stuff up. The ground has been frozen for the last couple days. It's been really cold here. Well, not really cold, but compared to what we have had this year, it's just been crazy. So they're working on tilling that up for me. They're getting there. It'll happen. We have a 4-acre homestead, give or take. We're just learning how to make it work with all these guys. We've been here for about 5 years. We've had goats. This is Daisy. We've had goats for 2 years almost now. The Rosie, that's this one, the black and brown one. She was the one that we got first. And this Poppy came with her as just a kid. She was brand new, about 2 weeks old. Can you say hi, Poppy? Hi, Poppy. And Poppy is super pregnant right now. Daisy back in the corner is pregnant. Rosie is pregnant, and then that is Daisy's kid from last spring, actually. So we've got lots of babies coming very soon, and Rosie is very sweet. Always loves to say hello, don't ya? Yes. Okay, we'll get to feeding them in a minute. And this is our big boy, Pockets. You say hi, Pockets? Hi, Pockets. Pockets is finally out of the stinky stage. He's a really great buck. He's very sweet. We got him from some people who bottle fed him, raised him, and he's a really, really great guy. Lots of fun. They're really, really crazy when they come in to eat. horses are fed. So now I want to talk a little bit about why we have horses. Horses on a homestead seem a little bit counterproductive because they're mostly consumers to most people. However, our horses provide a lot of our compost for us, and I kind of love them. I grew up with them. They're some of my favorite animals. My husband just kind of allows me to have them because they're like I said, they're my favorite. So that's why we have horses. Now we're going to work on the goats. And so we have La Mancha goats. They're dairy goats. They give us milk. I've been milking goats for about 2 years now, and it's been quite an experience. It's been very empowering to know that I can provide something that is so essential to our diet, and in our family, not in all families, but in our family, milk is essential, and to know that it's as healthy as it can possibly be is a big deal for me. I started homesteading because I was very convicted about today's food in the United States especially. We have a lot of factory produced foods and things like that, and it's just not a good situation. So I was looking to become more sustainable, and we've slowly and surely gotten to a point where we are well on our way to providing a lot of our very own food. One of those big steps was getting dairy goats for us. Not only do they provide amazing milk and bring a lot of health and nutrition to our homestead, they're also really great. I never ever thought I would love goats as much as I do, but these girls are like some of my best friends. They're so fun and so full of life. It's just, they're such a blessing to me. Now, let's talk chicken. Well, I was going to give you more of a tour of my chickens, but the sunshine out there still makes it really difficult to video well. So I'm just going to tell you, I have 25-ish laying hens, actually 2 of which are roosters, so 23 laying hens or so. We built a Justin Rhodes chickshaw in the fall of last year and into the summer. We put them out, I guess in October, we put them out in the chickshaw, and it's been great. I really love the idea of using your chickens to fertilize, work the ground, things like that. All permaculture ideas to create solutions from problems. And our chickens have really done that. My chickens were the first homestead animal I had. We had, like I said, 2 horses, 2 dogs, and a cat when we moved here 5 years ago. And yeah, it's grown from there. We got, how many? think we got 10 laying hens and 10 meat birds our first summer here. And let me tell you, that was quite an experience. We lost every single one except for 2 of those laying hens to a fox the first fall that we had them, which was a real bummer. I really loved my chickens, and I got attached to that first flock especially. And I learned rather quickly not to get attached to chickens. My chickens, the females, have all been Bonnie, and then we usually name the roosters, but no names that really stick or are like really sentimental or anything. And we just know in our minds that anything could happen at any time. In fact, right now, my neighbor texted me last night and said that there's a fox in the area, so I've been very cautious to make sure I lock everybody up and turn on my electric fence at night. So yeah, those are my chickens. Ooh, that sun. So again, that, look, there's my house. That's my cute little white farmhouse. Have to tell a story about that sometime. It's pretty fun how that's like what I always dreamed of growing up, and now I have it, and it's pretty fantastic. But thanks for joining me on a short tour of our homestead. I bless you.